everyone. This is Michael Coudray with Medical Experts TV. Today we have a very special guest with us, Dr. Jerry Mulder from A Life of Smiles. Today Dr. Mulder is going to talk to us about how to select a good dentist when searching online. Dr. Mulder, what tips do you have for those searching for, online each month for a dentist in their local area?
Well, Michael, I think one of the biggest things when you're trying to find a good dentist is looking for the reputation. Reputation is huge, and I think it's something that I think is extremely important. Typically, you can look at reviews to see what kind of reputation he or she has. I think testimonials are very huge, and I think talking to sometimes the dentist patients. If you have a similar situation that needs to be done, and the patients are willing to talk to you, which many of ours are, I think you can get a good feel for what the reputation is.
Excellent, excellent. And how long have you been in practice, and what's your expertise?
Well, I've been in practice for 34 years. I kind of have turned out to be a continuing education junkie, and I've done a cosmetic dentistry and restorative dentistry mastership program from LVI, which is the Las Vegas Institute for Advanced Dental Studies. The American Academy of Craniofacial Pain, I have done their craniomandibular pain and facial pain and TMJ fellowship. I've done their sleep apnea programs, and I just recently completed their neuromuscular orthodontic residency, as well as I'm certified in sedation dentistry.
Excellent, excellent. And how do you provide quality service to your patients?
Well, several ways. We're very highly technologically advanced here. I think technology is very huge. Spend a tremendous amount of time with our patients, make sure that we understand all of their questions and their needs and answer them, educate them as best as we possibly can. We have a team that's they're amazing. And I think that the time that we spend is to build good relationships with our patients, and we want them comfortable and feel like there's a bond, so they are comfortable to ask questions and make sure that they have the best treatment possible.
Awesome, awesome. And what dental services do you provide to those in the Grand Rapids area?
Cosmetic dentistry, of course, all reconstructive and restorative dentistry, implant dentistry. We do sleep apnea with dental appliances for patients that are CPAP intolerant. Do a tremendous amount of craniofacial pain, oral pain, TMJ pain, cessation. Neuromuscular orthodontics. We do sedation dentistry, and we also have a general dental practice as well. So we do periodontics and your normal cleanings and fillings and crown and bridges, and we have a one-day machine that will make the crowns, so you don't have to have a laboratory and a temporary. We have, from a technology standpoint, we've got a laser. We have a new machine to give shots that are totally painless. We do, anything we can do for the patients. Comfort we do, and I'm very proud to say that we have that.
I have to admit, I would like the painless shots. That sounds really good.
Yeah, until you have one, you don't believe it, but they're amazing. They are amazing.
Excellent. Now, what should a new patient expect on their first visit?
Well, it depends what they're coming in for. If a patient's coming in for a TMJ pain problem or sleep apnea, we have an area on our website that they fill out prior to coming in. And it's about an 8 or 10 page questionnaire, and it helps us tremendously to know what they've done in the past, who they've seen, what kind of treatment they've had that's worked or not worked. It just gives us a good level of where that patient is at. If it's a general patient, we typically will send out all the forms prior so that, again, we have an idea of what they're coming in for. If it's a TMJ patient or sleep apnea, we're going to make sure that we either go through their sleep study with them if it's sleep. If it's pain, we're going to want to go through all the doctors they've seen for their pain. We do a head and neck exam, any necessary x-rays, so if we need to take some x-rays of the joint or whatever we're looking for, we do that. Sleep apnea, we make sure they understand their sleep study, why things are important. We go ahead and show them different appliances, and then find out why they aren't wearing their CPAP. Those patients typically are going to be in for an hour and a half, or sometimes even upwards of 2 hours. General dentists, dental patients that come in, necessary x-rays, we'll do our exam, any periodontal charting. So again, a good 45 minutes or more, upwards of an hour. So it really depends what you're coming in for. If it's Invisalign or braces, again, it's going to be a different time lot. But the most important thing is that we make sure that more than enough time is spent with the patient and that we adequately answer all their questions and educate them, all the needs that they need.
And as an expert and someone that's been in the practice for 34 years, do you have any other advice to give someone that's looking for a dentist, perhaps for the first time?
Well, again, reputation I think is huge. I think that's probably the most important thing. Look at reviews. Personally, I think technology is very important. In this day and age, there have been so many wonderful technological advancements that you should be practicing in 2014 dentistry, not 1990. And I think with the reputation, see what other patients have said about these dentists. If, there are people you can bond with, you trust. I think that's huge.
Excellent, excellent. And lastly, is there a special offer you would like to offer those watching this video online?
Yeah, we have a couple of them. The first one would be Zoom whitening, which is an in-office whitening. It's an hour and a half appointment. Come in to have your teeth whitened. Typically, that's $695. We're going to offer that for $495, so a $200 discount. And then also we have a program which is a lifetime whitening. And it's an at-home whitening system that we make the trays, but we'll supply the whitening gel for you for life. And that typically is $375, and we're going to do that for $275.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Dr. Malder. You can reach Dr. Malder. You can set your appointment by simply calling 616-458-0631. A Life of Smiles is located at 515 Michigan Street, Northeast, Suite 202. They're in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and the zip is 49503. And lastly, we just want to leave you with this review that was left online for Dr. Malder. This was left by Deanna on Google, and she left a 5-star review. She says, I thought I was destined to a life of jaw pain until I visited Dr. Malder. My chiropractor referred me to Dr. Malder after telling me I have the worst case of TMJ that he's seen. The treatment by Dr. Malder was painless and remarkably quick. I'm so thankful I invested in my health and well-being by committing to the treatment provided by Dr. Malder and his staff. After suffering constant, searing pain for years, I am now pain-free. Thank you, Dr. Malder.